Alrighty guys, welcome back to another LEGO set review from BrickByBrick, and today we have set number 41625. This is the Minnie Mouse Brickheadz, and it is a little bit different looking in just the packaging style from the Mickey Mouse one. You'll notice it has the white background with the little gray dots, which does feel like Minnie, I guess. It just feels less classic or traditional. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I don't know. I just think that quick comparison here, the Mickey Mouse box just screams Mickey Mouse to me more than this screams Minnie. I don't know. I think the less bright color scheme just feels a little bit different, but I think that the actual character definitely resembles Mickey Mouse on the packaging, or Minnie Mouse on the packaging, and you can see got this alternate view here, or of like the actual character, and it shows Mickey on the back, and I mean the figure itself I think looks pretty good just from first glance. The instructions also have the same theme as the box, and in the rear we have that same Mickey ad and the Frozen ad. So basically the same exact instruction booklet stuff as Mickey. And the actual figure, I think, as I've already said, instantly looks like Mickey or Minnie Mouse. I don't know why I keep saying Mickey. But yeah, just quick little 360 view. I don't know. It's a good looking thing. The face is pretty much identical to Mickey's, with the exception of this 1x4 printed tile with their eyelashes, and I think that looks really good. I like that. I know I complained a little bit about Mickey's eyes in my previous review. I think that having the eyelashes here solves that problem for Minnie, so it really doesn't bother me at all. Again, around the sides it's the same. The build for the very top of the head is just slightly different in order to allow a jumper plate to be placed there so you can attach Minnie's bow. And the design for bow is good looking. It uses these little slopes, the 1x3s that are sloped on both sides. And they're printed on one side, not both sides. So if you were to turn this around, it's not printed. The thing that I dislike, I don't know if this is just me being really unlucky, but you'll notice the mold mark is visible on these pieces, and it's only visible on the printed side. I don't know if I just by chance happened to get two from a batch where they were printed on this side, and maybe some are printed on the other side, and it's kind of at random, but I don't know, it bugs me that you can't hide the mold mark in the back. So, minor complaint, and that's kind of a quality thing, because mold marks really shouldn't be this visible anyway, so, you know, it kind of lower quality on there. The printing, though, is good, and I feel like you get a really good level of white. It doesn't look pink here. It, you know, is white, definitely. So, that's a good thing. And down for her dress, we have these little roof slope pieces. We got the corner ones, as well as just, there's 4 of the corner ones for all 4 corners, and there's only 1 of the just regular 2x2 sloped, as well as 2 of these printed bricks, 1 for the front and 1 for the back. And it definitely gets this design down. I'm glad they went with this design of Minnie, as opposed to the design they used in the Collect Minifigures series. I think that this is a much more iconic Minnie design. One thing that's, well, I guess that's supposed to be her arms, so, you know, she is supposed to have some black in between. It should be red, then black, then white, all horizontal stripes, so that throws it off just a little bit, but that's because of the limitations of what they have to do for the hands. So, you know, just to get that clip in there. Also, on the back, same as Mickey, she has this tail piece, which, or it's basically, it is a whip, just used as a tail. That worked well, and you'll notice the same kind of offset or jumper plate built feet as Mickey. I like how they even get the white down in there. The way that they just add in that extra 2x2 plate works really well. But the one other thing that is interesting is the color of her feet here. they're actually a regular yellow, which is what I would expect. I didn't mention this super thoroughly, but this is actually the flame yellowish orange color. They are not the same color shoes, which I just thought was interesting. It's, you know, it's not really noticeable when you're looking at Mickey separately. It looks like that's just regular yellow, and even on camera it doesn't come across very well. But that is yellow, that is flame yellowish orange. So again, just interesting. And the other thing is, her base, like Mickey, is built with jumper plates, so it doesn't exactly quite get that Brickheadz face built into the base design, which is alright. But yeah, overall, this Minnie Mouse looks pretty impressive. I like what they've done to, you know, make it Minnie instead of Mickey. I think that it's cool. This is a really good looking Brickheadz, and as a result, I think that this is a really good value for $10. Paired with Mickey, you know, they look good together. It definitely works really well, and I'm very happy with these Brickheadz. As I said with Mickey, I think that these are second only to the Back to the Future ones, you know, on my list of favorite Brickheadz. Part of that is probably because, you know, they're some of my favorite characters that have been made into Brickheadz, but I do think that they have nailed the design with these two and with Back to the Future ones. Just Back to the Future ones are a little bit better just because I think probably mainly because they fit the form better than Mickey and Minnie do. Because it's hard to turn cartoon characters into minifigures. Even harder to turn them into Brickheadz. But anyway, I would definitely recommend this Minnie Mouse Brickheadz to anyone who's just a fan of, you know, classic Disney. You know, Mickey and Minnie, it's kinda, can't get much more classic Disney than that. Unless you're going like Steamboat Willie. But I think that these are really, really well done. They will stand out on a shelf, and they just look nice. So I would 100% recommend both of these. Of the two, I really can't pick one that looks better than the other. They're both done pretty perfectly. I guess the only weird thing I complain about is that Minnie's dress doesn't carry through there, so maybe go with Mickey instead. But even then, it's because that's literally impossible to continue the dress. You can't. That doesn't happen. You'd have to sacrifice the tail, and I think the tail is more important to getting here. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the Minnie Brickheadz with a little bit of comparison to Mickey in here. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys all next time. Bye, everyone.